Hi, I'm Zane Merva from GM-Trucks.com. And if you've taken a look at the Chevrolet Performance catalog after buying your 2019 Plus Silverado, then you've probably seen a lot of really cool stuff, including the Brembo brake upgrade package. No doubt you've taken a look and seen that big price and your eyes have gone wide. You know, if you're like me, you've always wanted to put a Brembo brake package on your truck or car, but the cost has probably been prohibitive. Now Chevrolet Performance is offering a turnkey upgrade for your truck that fits exactly like a factory set of pads and brakes would, and is just as easy to install as a normal brake change. So let's take a look at the Chevrolet Performance Brembo brake upgrade, what it's all about, how much it costs, what it gets you, and is it really worth the price? The Chevrolet Performance 6-piston Brembo brake kit is eye-catching, massive, and costs more than your typical upgrade. It's also available in any color that you want, as long as it's red. The package is split into two options, front and rear. The real performance gains come from the front set. These are real 6-piston Brembo-sourced and designed calipers. They come with huge 16.1-inch rotors, and everything seamlessly replaces your stock hardware. Out back, the rear calipers are painted the same bright red, but mirror the configuration of the stock rear brakes. Compared to the factory setup, the difference is striking, if not a little comical. But when you find out the Brembo upgrade increases pad surface area by 90% and rotor area by 20%, it all makes sense. In fact, the size increase is so large, Chevrolet Performance warns buyers that vehicles they are installing the Brembo upgrade on must have at least 20-inch wheels for everything to fit. That's okay for us, because we're running BF Goodrich KO2s on our factory 20s during the winter and have a set of Chevrolet Performance 22s for the summer. But we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the cost for the Chevrolet Performance 6-piston Brembo brake upgrade, which has a list price of $2,895 for the fronts and $575 for the rear. This is no doubt steep, but as you'll see, worth every penny. So here it is, the Chevrolet Performance Brembo brake upgrade. What does it cost? What does it get you? How hard is it to install this thing? We're gonna take a look. We've been driving with this upgrade on this truck for the past few months, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. So first off, let's take a look at what it looks like coming out of the box, and then we're gonna see what it takes to install these parts on your truck. The first step is disconnecting the battery. We do this because the Silverado's brake controller can sense a loss in brake fluid even when shut off. We installed the Chevrolet Performance 6-piston Brembo brake kit in our garage over the course of 2 days. If you had more experience in tools, we think you might be able to do it in 1. If you have no experience or tools, your local Chevrolet dealer can also install this upgrade. Up front, installing the Brembo calipers starts by removing all of the factory components and disconnecting the brake lines. That's easy enough. Once the stock rotor and caliper were out of the way, we also had to remove the front wheel bearings to swap out the factory dust shield for a larger Brembo dust shield. That wasn't as easy, but still wasn't too hard. After carefully retightening the wheel bearing and axle nut, we assembled the brakes back in reverse order. Rotors first, then calipers and pads. Finally, we reconnected the brake lines. The rear upgrade kit is even simpler. Just swap the red rear calipers, which include electric parking brake actuators, to match the red front calipers. We reused our factory rear rotors since they had almost no wear on them. The calipers come with new pads. So there you go. Now you've learned about what the Chevrolet Performance Brembo brake package consists of, what its benefits are over the stock brakes, how much it costs, and what it's like to install. So let's get these wheels on and get out on the road and talk about the practical benefits and what you can expect if you invest in this upgrade. After power bleeding our brake fluid and reconnecting the battery, we bedded the new rotors and pads through a few hot stops and cooling cycles before normal use. And just like that, we're ready to enjoy our Chevrolet Performance 6-piston Brembo brake upgrade. Behind the wheel, what can you expect with the Chevrolet Performance Brembo brake package? Well, the way I see it is it really slots into 3 different categories: safety, towing, and performance. You're gonna see improvements in all 3 areas. One, with safety. Emergency braking situations are now no big deal. With 90% more braking area on the front brakes, you get a really nice grip when you first get into the brake pedal, and sports car level performance when you really hammer into it. No car stopping in front of you or truck is going to catch you by surprise, and you will always have enough braking distance with the Chevrolet Performance Brembo brake upgrades. Towing with the Brembo brake upgrade is a pleasure as well. Not only does it give you better stopping power and more confidence, but you can trailer heavier loads as well. It's nice to be able to know that your truck can stop whatever you have behind it and feel confident at the same time while you're driving anywhere, any situation, with any amount of weight behind you, of course, within your truck's ability. One of the reasons you may want to get the Brembo brake package is just the sheer increase in braking performance. Instead of a full-size truck level of braking performance, you're going to have sports car level of performance, similar to a Camaro, which is hard to believe from a full-size truck, but that's what you get with the Brembo brake upgrade. The Chevrolet Performance Brembo brake upgrade is not only going to give you 90% more braking area in the front pads, but it's also going to upgrade you from a 4-piston setup to a 6-piston setup on the front brakes. That increased braking pressure is going to give you more confidence in everyday activities, from towing to driving, performance. You're going to have a lot more confidence in your truck, and that it's going to be able to perform whenever you need it to and bring you to a stop safely. So while I was never disappointed in the stock brakes of our 2019 Silverado, the Brembo brake upgrade is truly impressive. Off the top of my head, I'd say it gives me twice as much braking force as the factory brakes. It gives me a lot more confidence to come to a stop when I need to. When you think about upgrades for your truck, brakes may not initially come to mind, but let me tell you, it's worth a look and at least consideration before all the other stuff you may put on your truck. Brakes, you interact with them every day, all the time while you're driving your vehicle. You're using the brakes or need the brakes or could need the brakes, and you want them to work really, really well when you need them. And the Chevrolet Performance Brembo brake upgrade is going to give you that performance when you need it. Although there could be many options for brake upgrades, there's only one brand that offers it through your local Chevy dealer, and that's Brembo. And they've partnered with Chevrolet to offer this brake upgrade. Completely works with your truck, absolutely no modifications, no interference. It just works as if these were the brakes that your truck came with from day one. You might be thinking, with a big upgrade like this, what is it going to do to my new vehicle warranty? Well, don't worry at all. The Chevrolet Performance Brembo brake upgrade is fully covered under your vehicle factory warranty and can be serviced and fixed at your local Chevy dealer. So let's give these brakes a shot. We're going about 60 miles an hour, and we're going to hammer them down and see how she does. That was crazy. We basically locked everything up. So there you have it. That's everything you'd need to know about the Chevrolet Performance Brembo brake upgrade. Yes, it's expensive, but we feel it's worth every penny. From increased performance, added stability while towing, and that extra safety benefit of a shorter braking distance, we feel it's worth every penny. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. I'm Zane Merva. You can read more about this truck and the Brembo brake upgrade, including all the other Chevy performance stuff we put on this thing, at GM-Trucks.com. I'll see you next time.